Hi there, I'm your host, Fletch. Welcome. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing great. Today I want to talk about one of the biggest health issues in America. Yeah, obesity. I got some scary facts. It all started when yesterday, which was Sunday, I watched the CBS Sunday morning show, and they talk about Japan and how they're dealing with it. And I was surprised that theirs is at 4%. That's what they have. 4% of the people are obese. Here in America, it's a scary figure at 40% obesity. And so I looked into it, and back in the 1900s, it was kind of an unheard term, obese. Not many. There was some, yes. It has grown over the years, and that it grown to 40% this year. Now, I'm showing this picture here of 1950, and you could see the range in just one decade. We are growing taller, but look at the weight, 25 pounds in 10 years. What Japan's been doing about it, it's it's a lifetime for them. They eat more healthy, fish and vegetables and white rice. Yeah, they do have their fast food joints just like we do, but I'm sure it's moderation. Also in Japan, though, there are so many people that they just don't have their own cars, and so they rely on public transportation. Well, you got to get to that public transportation to use it. So that's one way of their exercising. So they do get a lot of walking in, which I need to work on. And they also are raised through their schools to eat one good meal, and they take it very seriously. And they prep it at the school, they bring it to the classroom, and they eat it in their classroom. It's all top-notch food. Again, the fish, the vegetables, the white rice, and a little bit of fruit. And they can, the kids eat it up. So good for them. So here in America, we have fast food. We have processed food. I'm guilty on the processed food. Yes, that's what I eat for lunch at work. So now that I'm retired, I don't eat as much of that. I basically sandwich for lunch and salads. So also, as you can tell by the picture of this Mountain Dew, how much sugar is in one 20-ounce bottle? I think it was 16 sugar cubes of sugar in that bottle of Mountain Dew. Also the coffee. Everybody's stopped at their local coffee shop, and nobody drinks black coffee anymore, so dumping the additives, and there goes the sugar count. So we deal with that. Here's another picture of the things that aren't good for you. I wasn't surprised with the sugar. I was surprised at some of the cereals. Kind of does make sense. And I understand the cookies and the pop and all that. I have eliminated the chips. That's a big thing. So I have done that. So for me personally, I'm 168 pounds. I'm 65 years old, so I plugged it in. I'm not obese, but I'm a notch down from being overweight, which is, when you look at me, I'm I look skinny. Of course, I got the old belly, but yeah, I was surprised. I'm a notch below the overweight at 168 pounds. So, of course, I'm working on that. Probably won't drop much in weight. I'm lifting a little bit more weight, so hopefully a little more muscle added to the body and whatnot. But let's since we're on that subject, yeah, I'm seeing a fitness coach once a week. I work out 3-4 times a week at minimum. I suggested to anybody that they should do it too, or else start moving that body. For me, working out, I don't feel good going through it, of course, but afterwards, I just feel so good. My body feels good. Mind is even sharper. All around, it's a good thing. I don't know if I'll continue on with the coach, but do have the exercises that I need to keep working on. So I'll probably drift away from the coach and bring them in every once in a while. But I highly recommend everybody get some type of a program, even a walk, biking, lifting weights, small weights. So, and then again, your diet. Write a journal down what you're eating. I think it'll surprise you. I guess we also could touch on, there's no magic pill. Yes, we got Wegovy, we got Ozemic, a couple others. They're not a magic pill. Their goal is, yes, so you feel fuller, so you eat less. There's some bad sides of it too. I don't even know if I should. I mean, nausea and vomiting. It's expensive too. I know it's coming down, but boy, it was really expensive a couple of years ago. I think some people are paying $1,000 a month. It's a lifetime decision too. Once you're on it, you pretty much got to stick with it too. And if you do happen to decide not to do it anymore, you're gonna gain it right back. So my recommendation is go see a doctor before you start. They're gonna tell you, what you should do slowly. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. So slowly go with the program. There's a lot of opportunities out there to get some help, and but again, see that doctor. They're going to help you out, see where you're at this point, and just monitoring you and making sure you don't overdo it. Again, it's a marathon. With me and my goals with my fitness, I've been doing it for 2 months, and I've noticed a difference. My coaches even said, "Hey, you're walking better, you're looking better." So it just motivates me to keep continuing to do it. I guess I'm bringing this up too is we're all in it together. And you know how we're all in it together? We all pay health insurance. And that's a subject that we all know ain't going down at all. It's going to continue to rise. There is no chance it's going to go the other direction. Now, when I started working full-time in the late 1980s, our company didn't we didn't have to pay health insurance. They supplied it. Free, no charge. I was going in, let's see, I stayed there till 2006. And at that time, we weren't paying for health insurance, which is kind of unheard of at that time even. And I kept asking my boss in my annual review, when are we going to pay for health insurance? I have an answer, which is, hey, they kept paying them. So it was great. But we all are now, as you know, paying for it. And again, it's not going down. It's only going up. As I told you earlier, the obese, excuse me, the obese rate is 40%. It's climbing, which means health insurance is going to go up. Now, I'm not sure, but I think if you're a smoker, I think you are paying a little bit more because you smoke. I think that's what we were doing at our work when I was working. We know you're smoking, so we know you're going to have to pay more out. We're going to charge you. I believe it's going to happen. If you're overweight and you're not taking care of yourself and you're in that doctor for being diabetic or weight related issues, I know the insurance company's going to find a way to charge you more. It's going to happen. Insurance is not going down. It's going to only go up. And I know down the road, you're not doing what you need to do, they're going to charge you more. There's a company in Japan that they force people over 40 to check in with a little card because they have to weigh themselves. And if they don't do that, they do have to pay higher insurance. Just because they're not showing that they're doing the things they need to do to be more healthier. So be aware. It's continually going to go up. As a group, we got to turn this around. I don't know how you can do it. There's so much out there for fast food and the processed meals. It's going to be a task, and I know what's his name, Mr. Kennedy. He's starting to voice his opinion on we need to do that. Start eating healthier, but it's going to be a tough sale to the people to become healthier. And again, too, we should talk about, this kind of relates to my fitness. When my coach asks me to lift weights, he throws me a 25-pound weight, which is heavy for me. And I'm thinking, let's do the 10 to 15. Come on. Well, you know what it does? I do it. You don't like doing it, but I do it, and I'm better because of it. Our doctor, you can go see your doctor too, do your checkup. He's going to go, you got to do this, or do that, do that. You walk out, I'll get on it. You sit on that couch with a big 60-inch TV in front of you, your favorite game's on TV. It's kind of hard to get up and go for a walk. Hey, I'm guilty. So, another reason too to go see the doctor is there's things out there that sneak up on you if you don't know. It doesn't show any signs. I deal with high blood pressure. I do take medication. I've been going in for 30 years, just monitoring it and making sure the doctor's got the right medication for me. So, yeah. So I'm well aware of mine. It kind of runs in my family. I know nothing about diabetes. I am sorry. But if you're overweight and you do have it, I've heard so many stories about people getting on workout program, watching their diet. They're taking medication for their diabetes. They've done such a wonderful job that they've stopped. They don't have to take the medication anymore. That is so cool. So again, I know nothing about diabetes, but there's one day you won't have it, and if you're overweight, boom, you got it. That's where we all run to the doctor, and it's in there to be too little late. So, hey, if you're even healthy, get in there annually for sure, but do it. Sometimes they can just run and it doesn't cost you anything. So, I'm fortunate. Both sides of my family, mom and dad, had sister and brothers that are still alive, well into their 90s. My dad is 93. Sad, his sister just passed away at 98. So I look at it, will I make it to 93? I don't know, but there's a chance, so I better be prepared money wise. And then I want to be, physically where I can do things. So that's probably why I work out. And to wrap it up, I hope it just makes you think, or don't take every day for granted. It just, health is number one. Well, family's right up there first. Health is probably second. Get out there and move. Yeah. I used to have an office job. The last couple of years, I purposely stood up all day. I had a stand-up desk. Seats are killing you. Now that I'm retired, yes, I'm sitting a little bit more, but I'm also working on it. So make the changes. See your doctor first. If you need a little help, there's people out there that'll help. Your insurance company, I know they'll help. Probably won't even cost you anything. Insurance company wants you to be healthy. They don't like paying out money. Believe me. That's why the rates are going up. So, make it fun. Hey, it's fun to try new things that are healthy for you now. And again, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. So, health isn't being perfect. It's about being accountable for the choices we make every day. So, if you enjoyed this, want to hear more, please subscribe. Hit the like button. Leave a comment. I'd appreciate that. And again, keep it simple. And we'll see you the next time. Take care.